as everybody on my TikTok shall know. If you're interested to see how to do this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure inspired look, keep watching. However, all of them kind of look extravagant. So what you're gonna need is perhaps a 80s inspired, I can't do his voice anymore. Okay, first you're gonna need a Victorian inspired 80s shirt. If you don't have that, thank God, I don't know what to help you though. This was inspired by a challenge that was basically like, make yourself a JoJo character. And from what I've seen, it's supposed to be Victorian. And I wear that shirt a lot, so. Anyway, this is really hot for no reason, so let's change into that. I love de-dressing because I look like a 12-year-old boy in a sparkly dress that you can't even see the full of. I love this dress, but I wear it all the time, but no one sees it. No one ever gets to see it. God damn it. Huh. Here we go. In the best charged up find of my life. Anyway, so as I was saying, this was a challenge inspired basically to make yourself into a JoJo character that is on TikTok. Yeah, I'm TikTok famous. That's where we're at. This general look was kind of just inspired by a bunch of pictures I'd found, and I didn't realize until like I was like scrolling through to find sounds that apparently there's like 2 different art styles, which I was like, oh, that makes so much sense from what I found now. For some reason I thought like, oh yeah, all the characters just look different for some reason. But whatever, this is going to be inspired directly from my old look, so you're going to get such a mix. I think I was mainly inspired by Giorno. I think Bruno was a part of one of my reference images, and JoJo, I think the title, the main bitch. The Joe star. Joe! Yeah, that. So, you know, let's just get right into the video. Okay, voiceover time. Now, just defend the hair. Check that you don't have any spots. I have about 50. It was great. I loved it. Best day to film, I'd say. Now, just apply your regular base. I was using Cryolan foundation, so it felt horrible. Just so everybody knows. Oh, God. But just use whatever products you have. It doesn't really matter for this part. Now, if you're trying to recreate any look I do, you need to powder yourself so much you're going to get clown lung in at least 5 years. Now, using a powder brush, just brush all that powder away. I'm so sorry now as well for the amount that you're going to see that horrific state of that mirror. Now to build more on the base, we're going to do some light contouring with some light browns on the face. All JoJo characters have intense cheekbones, so you're going to really want to just accentuate whatever you've got going. Make sure to do it across the face because we're going to be adding a lot of lines to this, and this will really help it just make sense. Now, just about all JoJo characters have quite thin noses, so if you already have one, you could probably miss this step, but if you're like me and have quite a, not thin nose, you're going to want to contour that just to help with the lineage. This is all for the lines. I also plan to go down the neck with some lines, so I contoured there as well. Now is highlighting time, just because it's easier at this point. I'm using like a light pink highlight and just putting it everywhere. I don't know, I just think all JoJo characters are weirdly sparkly maybe. Now this is more of a personal preference, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pinky red tones and add them to the ends of my eyeballs. Just because this is kind of similar to some makeup I do sometimes, and this is a challenge to turn myself into a JoJo character. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can. Take a colour you like and just put it on your face. Just have some fun, experiment a bit, Put some more in the centre of my lips as well, because, I don't know, I feel like it looks cute. Now we're going back in with our contour colours and we're going to be doing it around the eyes to try and give them a bit more shape. Yeah, I guess I decided to dance there. See, this is really interesting when I try and narrate things because I don't really watch it beforehand. But yeah, so for shaping you're just going to want to help the nose a little bit and just accentuate creases. I found an easy way to get the JoJo shape is to really focus in on the inner corner area with like a darker colour. I don't know, it kind of gives you a bit of like a doe eye kind of effect, and that's quite similar to JoJo's design. See, look, I did research. Again, I'm just going back in and really giving myself that thin nose because god damn it. Half of this video is just me contouring my nose a lot. Now I'm going to be just accentuating those contour areas with a darker brown, but only around the eyes because it gets a bit intense if you do it on the cheeks. Oh my god, look at any of my past looks for that one. I also used browns to kind of give my eyes a more of a circular effect by only putting it on the inner corner and the outer corner areas. Just kind of gave it a bit more shape. This is all about shape. I think I filmed this with the intention of showing how it's just voguing and screaming, but to be honest, you could send this somewhere and I'd probably get put in a place. One thing to remember though is to stretch mid-look because pain. Now I'm just adding a darker red tone to those pinky areas just to, deepen them and give them some dimension and all. Now just pose for a bit. I would like to warn you, this step may be the hardest step in the whole tutorial. Maybe the hardest part of your whole life. Not many can complete this. But it's something we all cross one day. Anyway, so I'm doing the black line now. Yeah, so if you couldn't hear that clearly amazing joke, what I was trying to say is I'm now doing the black lines using black body paint and brushes because I see people using eyeliner and that's not gonna work so well because eyeliner is a lot more, you can't do a lot with that eyeliner outside of the face. It's weird. Just use some black body paint and you should be okay. You can kind of control the consistency more with that. And just use your reference images and just steal the bits you like and add what you want. It's quite free, this style, to be honest.
just continue on down the face. There really isn't too many rules to this, just, have some fun. And if you mess it up, it's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. I messed up so much along this way, but because I used black body paint, it was quite easy to get rid of and just fix. For the best effects, it is good to try and mix up what brushes you use, because you can get different sorts of lines and things, and it really just adds to the, dimension of the character.
Hi, so I'm doing the eyes now, and this is a part I messed up a lot doing this makeup. So you guys can learn from my mistakes, I suppose. I'm going to be using probably all three of these brushes intermittently. You'll be able to kind of see which brush I'm using when I'm doing each part.
It's a bit hard to narrate this part, because, you just kind of got to follow the shapes. There isn't really any rhyme or reason to this. You can use eyeliner for this part, I think, but I just use black body paint because I'm lazy. And I can't be bothered to find any. Just remember to take your time and do little strokes and you should be okay.
Why?
Now lining the crease. Now I have quite hooded eyes, so what I did was I literally just had my eyes sort of resting open and then just drew where they kind of flop down. And that seemed to work for me. That was the part I really messed up repeatedly when I first did this look, but just practice and you should be okay. Do be wary if you use black body paint that it will get in your eyes if you're an idiot. Now it's time for those behemoths of eyebrows. This is the one thing I kind of saw when I was looking at like other people do the makeup of JoJo characters, is they never really go for it with the eyebrows. So I decided to, and I think it kind of worked. I don't know, it's kind of a preference here, but this makeup look is just a lot of big blocks of black in places, so it's kind of a personal thing, I'd say. Now this part is a part that really actually helped the look kind of come together. What I'd seen is there was like kind of these big marks of like black shadow, I suppose, right here that connected the eyebrows, and I was like, oh, now it's JoJo. So that's a little tip for you. Oh, and if you're wondering, nothing is symmetrical in this look.
undo a button or do one of the things I don't know it's doing incredibly. But I've done that. Obviously. And cakes here. Just one, two, four. There's magic creating a shadow. No. One, four. And you can focus your eyes because it loves you. God damn it, you know what makes it good?
While you let that paint dry, sing a song. And film the whole time. Now this is an added extra, but if you really want to follow my look, paint the insides of your ears. No, it will not come off for a while, but would that ever stop me? Hell no. A good way to keep your looks looking nice is to just regularly clean your hands a little bit, because, you know, you get a lot of black on your hands when you do black face paint.
Okay, I just quickly lined my waterline. I'm gonna be taking a break for a moment now. We have food.
Now you've eaten, time to get back into, you know, the look. Now here's a little added extra that I didn't do originally. Take a thin brush and some white body paint, and now you're gonna make some highlights. This really popped the look out this time. I thought of doing it last time, but I never did, and I'm so glad I did this time because it looks so good. A good reference for where you should put these little highlights is anywhere you would normally highlight, and usually just above any black lines there is. As you can see, this really gives a whole new dimension to it. Now just apply some mascara to, you know, make your eyelashes not powder white. Shed thine wig cap, style thy hair, and put on the outfit, and now you're a JoJo character. I hope you enjoyed this!
Okay, and all complete. I love this look. I feel like this is quite a nice improvement from my last attempt. I like the white highlights. I think that was a good addition, a good call on my part. But I hope that your attempt went just as well, if not better. Tag me if you do this. I want to see what you've done. My social media will be down below, and you can subscribe here and like the video and comment or whatever. And stick around. Tell me what you want to see next. You know, what tutorial would you like to see me do? And did you like this? Was this fun? Was this good? Okay, anyway. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching this.